I guess there are a lot more things to do in life and than keep oscillating around the same thing.
That's true.
I've already done a Koti Gobad 2 and Koti Gobad 3.
Yeah.
Now Vikrant, Rona, second part, if it comes, it has to be very, something very unique. I'm not talking about the scale here. You know, you can't have illogical things take over your mind and say, okay, now that you are here, okay, we'll... See, you can't fix a problem being within the inside the problem. My instincts, whatever it is, I used to voice out. I don't connect so much that I can't switch off. No, switch the hai nahi, switch off karne ke liye. When I made a 3D spending crores and crores, am I stupid to go and release in 2D if there's a facility of 3D?
Hey guys, my name is Shravan Shah and today I'm going to be having a conversation with somebody who's supremely talented. I'm in conversation with Badshah Kiccha Sudeep. How are you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
I am great. Supremely excited for Vikrant, Rona. I love the trailer. Okay. And I know why. It's one of those genres that I really like. It's an action thriller and I love the setup that it has. Okay. Now when you're a part of a film like this, okay, how important does it become for you as an actor to make sure that, you know, you are giving out a little bit in the trailer, but let's not give out too much. What is your idea behind that?
No, of course, you see, a story is to be told in the theatres.
Of
a
course.
trailer is an invite.
Yeah.
You can't reveal everything in the invite and have nothing left in the theatre to tell, right?
Yeah.
So that's all the trailers are. The trailers are an invite, yet we get you closer to the genre, we just get you closer to what the content may be about. And we try to give you a little bit of excitement through the trailer, because of which you may be forced to come to the theatre. That's the whole idea behind a theatre, a trailer.
Yeah.
But how much can be revealed, that, and especially in a film like a thriller, mystery, action, see, anything extra can lead you to a dot.
Yeah.
And you start meeting dots.
Yeah.
So it can't be like that, no?
Yeah.
So it has to be, right?
Yeah. I had a very intriguing question to, I was talking to the team before you entered, and I was like, hey, is there a possibility that there will be a part 2 to Vikrant, Rona?
No, not right now.
Huh?
There is a possibility, there is a window for that. But we don't have any such thoughts in mind as of right now. But unless and until, he has narrated a line to me, which was interesting. But then I guess there are a lot more things to do in life and than keep oscillating around the same thing.
That's true.
I've already done a Koti Gobad 2 and Koti Gobad 3.
Yeah.
Now Vikrant, Rona, second part, if it comes, it has to be very, something very unique. I'm not talking about the scale here.
Yeah.
Scale will be according to the requirement.
Of course.
But something unique he has, but let me just say, I don't think as of right now I can promise anything, or even we are looking into that angle also.
Yeah. Also, when you work on a film, okay, and I really want to understand this process, at times the film looks great on script, okay, but there is something that goes wrong probably when it goes from the script to the shooting phase.
Okay.
As an actor, when do you realize, hey, this is not going as per what was probably pitched to me?
On the set, I think.
You understand it on the sets?
Yeah, we can figure it out on the set itself, the things are not going fine.
And then what do you do as an actor when that happens?
We have to slow down.
Okay.
We have to slow down. If the shooting is going at a very high momentum and things are not falling in place, it's time for you to slow down.
Yeah.
And then finally, probably if needed, even call it off.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to call it off. You have to bring a comma, not a full stop, but a comma.
Comma, saying, hey.
Let's stop, take off for a while, for 2 to 3 days or probably a week, I do not know. Bigger the problem, bigger the gap. So we take that and we try and figure out where we are going wrong or what went wrong.
Yeah.
Because now it is not a matter of dates, it's not a matter of things, sir. We are all scheduled to that shoot, and it's everybody's lives.
Yeah.
You know, you can't have illogical things take over your mind and say, okay, now that you are here, okay, we'll... See, you can't fix a problem being within the inside the problem.
That's true.
You have to just step out and start looking at it from the outside.
Yeah.
Like, what is the problem? Yeah. So each one will have something. So probably by the time you sum it up and you figure it out, that itself will take some time. It may take 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, I do not know. And after that, fixing may take a little more time.
Yeah.
How do we fix this? Because without fixing it, you can't go back. You have to address the situation.
Yeah.
And again, because of this one problem, you need to understand if there's any more further problems.
Yeah, because it can have a domino effect.
Yeah, if this can happen, that's
that can
few things.
happen,
So
for
we
sure.
revise the rest of the shooting once more.
Uh-huh.
If everything's okay, all that okay, if everything's okay, then I guess we can hit back.
Yeah.
Slowing down, especially when there's a problem, I think slowing down matters a lot.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you need to slow down.
But as an actor, do you walk up to a filmmaker and be like, hey, this is not going as per?
Of course I do.
You do that.
I have been doing that even from my debut. My instincts, whatever it is, I used to voice out. See, those days people would have heard me, or people wouldn't have heard me, or they would have just taken it for granted, or some people thought about it. Sensible people always give you an ear, right?
Yeah.
Whether they consider it, don't consider it,
It's a different story.
But
Yeah.
any sensible man will hear it out. Sorry, say, wait, just he's saying something. What is it? Okay, maybe I didn't see it. Maybe he see it. That's how they look at it.
Yeah.
I think I will, sir.
But that itself takes so much courage to actually walk up to a filmmaker and be like, hey, just giving you 2 pieces of
If you
advice.
see your life going down the drain, courage will automatically come, sir. It is not that, see, the most experienced man on set or the most experienced man in life may be the one going wrong at that moment.
Yeah,
How do you know?
that's true.
Are you going by this experience, or are you going by a certain logic?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right? You can't. The most looked upon person may be going wrong.
that's true. Has there ever been a film of yours where, of course, you got into the character, you played it, but when you had to say bye-bye to that character, it took you some time?
No. I can say the same day.
Oh, it's easy for you? It's a switch on,
I
switch
don't
off?
switch off. I don't connect so much that I can't switch off. No. Switch तो है ही नहीं switch off करने के लिए. I think I'm the character, and I'm whatever I am between those 2 words called action and cut.
Yeah.
And after that, I drink my coffee and I'm on my own. And it's just certain things like a habit, maybe you're talking about. Suppose you cultivate a habit,
Mannerisms.
little mannerism or something, which people to get it on the as a influence in a fluent way, I mean, in a very easy manner without efforts. If you want that habit to come onto the set, maybe you keep doing it in your daily life. Like for example, if you're not somebody who keeps shaking, you want to keep shaking and talking. And then it may become a habit that you need to control that.
Yeah.
I think apart from that,
Nothing.
at least for me, sir.
Yeah. You spoke about Makki. While you were making it, okay, did you guys know, or did you guys even have the slightest idea that, hey, we're making it in a certain language, but people will watch it?
I guess Rajamouli sir knew it, and that's why his intention was to travel everywhere with it. My intention was only to understand what he wants and deliver.
Yeah.
I was not iota also of my brain also was not looking into where all it's going to travel.
Yeah.
He only told me later we shot in Telugu and Tamil,
Yeah.
and we dubbed later in Hindi and other things.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I as an actor was looking into that zone at all. I guess Rajamouli sir knew from the beginning what he wanted and where he wanted to go with that film. So he had a huge clarity, and our job was to just follow his instincts.
Yeah. But what 2+ decades in the industry, okay, are you liking the shift that cinema itself has seen in different parts of India?
Of course, shifts are inevitable. It is a must. But this previous last 2 years of lockdown has brought about almost about a decade of changes, a huge change in just 2 years.
Yeah.
But I guess changes are good as long as you're in a position to adapt it, adjust to it, and accept it. So I guess it is fine. And even if one of the 3, if you don't want to do, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
So I guess I had no problem in adapting, adjusting, and accommodating that in my life.
But I have always loved the kind of cinema that you've done, and I'm seeing it on camera that I'm very proud of the actor that you are.
Thank you.
Another conversation that I really wanted to have with you was, you said something in an interview. Of course, everybody picked it up, made a huge hue and cry about it on social media. Okay. When something like this happens, okay, as an actor, forget as an actor also, as a human being, okay, does it in any way make you think that, hey, next time should I be cautious in saying something? Or
What can you be cautious about? You tell me that. What can you be cautious
it's true
about?
also actually, yeah.
Sir, body is designed like that. That way, your nuances of everyday life is designed in a way that something may go well with you or something like, and whatever you do. Like for example, today my producer had called me. There are some unnecessary remarks about 3D, 2D. I asked, what is that? He says, no, I mean, some of them are commenting like a lot of things. Like, see, few people get affected.
Yeah.
लाइक बाहर 3D डाला है और अंदर है 2D, क्या बकवास है आपका टेक्निकलिटी. See what these people don't understand, 3D is not available everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not our mistake if 3D is not provided by the theatre.
Yeah.
Still we are trying to hire few 3Ds and there again theatre people need to accommodate.
Yeah.
Now some of the theatres saying no sir we can't accommodate, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of them are ready to go through the changes just to showcase the film. And wherever 3D is, the 3D is going. Now, though we know majority of the screens are only 2D, we still went out and spent so much for 3D to get a visual treat.
Yeah.
But on the practical note, will they understand, some of them?
Of course
no,
not.
they have a Twitter account, they have an Instagram account, they want to just go. Oh, look at this, look at that, look at this, what these bakwas people. See, sir, if you have guts, come in front and talk all this.
Which makes sense. Which makes sense.
Well, how beautifully I'm going to talk to you, leave it up to me.
Yeah.
I might sit across the table and talk to you, or I might tap your cheek and talk to you. That's not the point. Point is, God has given you brains. Rest of the whole unwanted things in the world, some of these people don't know to do. These things they can't figure out.
Yeah. Which totally makes sense.
When I made a 3D spending crores and crores, am I stupid to go and release in 2D if there is a facility of 3D?
Yeah, of course not.
Then, and who am I spending, if I would have left it only in 2D, who would have complained?
Nobody.
You would have gone and seen like every 95% of the film what you see in India every year is 2D.
Yeah.
You would have gone, why did we do that? What, to get extra money? When I spent crores on that, what does that see? That's what I'm trying to say. Things will happen here, irrelevant to how right you are.
Yeah.
Because you think some of them will have brains to go and understand. No, they want to trigger, it's easy now, 150 character Twitter. क्या होता है? वैसे भी यहाँ तो एक लॉ नहीं है जो आपको अंदर बेच सके, आप कुछ भी बोलो. So what happens, getting affected by these things doesn't matter, sir. Seriously doesn't matter. You need to keep moving on.
Which makes sense. Ever sit down and read certain comments, let's say on social media, and be like, hey, what are you really thinking?
No, I don't.
You don't do that.
Like for example, this theatre thing wouldn't have happened only if my producer, he's my manager friend also. He sends screenshots.
Oh. Otherwise you wouldn't have even come to know.
Sir, I don't read, sir. So problem is, sir, there's a problem for everything, sir.
That's true. You do something, there's an issue. You don't do something, there's an issue.
Sir, अभी हो जाएगा, sir. इधर एक कैमरा देखने वाले को, look at that guy who came as a host, so sober and nice, and Mumbai जाके ये red पहन के बैठ गए उधर, ये क्या, trying to
random.
कुछ भी हो जाता.
That's true. That is so true.
वैसे hearing them, even if I sit without my clothes also, then I will go through what Ranveer Singh is going through. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to say. I think we all know what we are doing.
For sure.
And I think recently also when they asked me about Ranveer Singh's, I think he is confident about his body. He is doing what he wants to do. And if there is a law to take care, it will take care. If that doesn't mean, if there's nothing, that means he's well within the premises of it.
Yeah.
I guess let it be. आपको अगर कुछ ethics या principles को follow करनी हो, आप करो.
Yeah.
आप example बनो. एंड इसलिए मत बनो कि ताकि हर कोई आपके एग्जाम्पल्स को फॉलो करे. आप करो क्योंकि आप एक भारतीय हो, आप एक नागरिक हो, आप ये समझते हो कि मेरा प्रिंसिपल है, मुझे ऐसा रहना है, तो आप करो सर. हाँ सर. सो imagine if Amitabh ji ever thought, I am not going to grow this big because so many are here, I am also going to stay there, what would have happened? And if Shah Rukh Khan ever thought that I came to Mumbai, खाली हाथ आया था, खाली हाथ ही रहूंगा, तो क्या होता है सर? ऐसा होता है सर. तो आप करो, आप जो करना चाहते हो अपने मेहनत से करो. अगर आप कुछ छोड़ जाना चाहते हो, something for people to remember, वो करो. I think as long as we are all legally right, I don't think we should be breaking our heads into other people's lives, because they have the complete authority to live the life they have, because it belongs to nobody but them.
Which makes completely sense. The last one coming your way. So many years in the industry. Okay, today when you sit back and just look at the mad fan following that you have, okay, for the love that you get, okay, is Kiccha Sudeep happy?
Yes. I'm always, whether I'm happy, I'm not happy, I'm sorted. Happiness comes within my coffee. Happiness doesn't come because of what I've done in my film industry. Happiness comes when I do a little help to my people, fellow people. Happiness comes when I make some few people smile. Happiness वहाँ से आती है सर. Happiness इसलिए नहीं आता कि मैं एक मॉल को गया और कितने लाख का एक जैकेट खरीद लिया, ये खरीद लिया. Happiness तब आता है कुछ I'm able to fill in some stomach. Happiness comes when my producer directors are very happy. Happiness comes when you go pay some money and come back and say, sir, film ठीक था sir, अच्छा था. You may not give me an extraordinary report, but when you come out and say, that is happiness for me. Happiness is when I see my youngsters in the same film doing very well after this film.
Yeah.
So I think that is happiness. So happiness is not just about our achievements. Our happiness is something else for me.
No, but thank you so much for having a conversation with me. You are making the Kannada industry as well as the entire India proud with whatever you're doing. Please keep doing that. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
this
sir.
one, guys, is a wrap.